Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, hello, and welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today's video comes to us courtesy of Andre Sloan, who has once again exposed another frauditor, this one going by the channel name of the Siberian Tiger, otherwise known as the Siberian Kitty. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this freaking S show on the road, shall we?
Well, hello, everyone out there in YouTube land. How are all of you doing this morning? Well, I'm glad to have you here at the channel, and I want to thank you for stopping by to watch this video where today we're going to take a look at the Siberian Tiger.
I thought I saw a putty cat.
Well, you did, Tweety. You did see a putty tat, because Leonid isn't any Siberian tiger, only in his own mind.
Yeah, only in his mind is he a tiger, and only in his mind does he think that he actually owns the cops and can tell them what to do. And in reality, he's not exactly a tiger. He's more of a newborn kitty that has no teeth and is very reliant on the mother to keep him alive. And in this case, he's relying on the milk that comes from the YouTube clicks and views. And the moment that milk disappears, I'm sure he'll disappear too, because he relies so much on that nourishing milk.
I did a video on Leonid, or do you like to be called Leo Leonid? Anyways, I did a video on old Leo a few months back, and he promptly privacy struck me because this narcissistic gentleman believes he is special, and the First Amendment is only for him, not for someone exposing him for the fake and fraud that he is. Again, it's funny that other channels out there can use his whole name in a video and nothing happens, but when I do it, he immediately privacy strikes my video. Well, I've learned how to play the game now, so there won't be any private information that old Leo can privacy strike me for in this video. So without any further delays, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the background of the Siberian Tiger, Leonid from Vancouver, Washington. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the criminal history of the Siberian Putty Tat, Leonid of Vancouver, Washington. Leo has 30 vehicle and traffic offenses, 9 criminal offenses, and 6 civil cases that we're going to go over today. So let's get right into it. And to start off, on September 12th, 1997, he's charged with violation of a basic rule out of Multnomah County, Oregon. He was found guilty, given $200 in fines and court costs, and they said they would suspend $100 if he paid the other $100 within 90 days. And then we go ahead 3 months to December 16th, 1997. He gets a ticket for blocking a driveway, also out of Multnomah County, Oregon. He's found guilty and given a $25 fine. On July 13th, 1998, he's charged with violation of a basic rule again, out of Multnomah County, Oregon. He was found guilty and given a $50 fine. If anybody knows what that basic rule is, drop me a line in the comments down there and let me know what a basic rule is that he's violating.
Well, Andre, it's essentially the same thing that's in any other state. It's violating the rules of the road. So there might be a bit of a sovereign citizen within the Siberian kitty at this point.
So we go ahead now to January 25th, 1999. He gets a ticket for failure to obey a traffic control device. Must be he ran a red light or something. Multnomah County, Oregon again. He was found guilty, given $85 fine and court costs. Now we go ahead to April 10th, 2000. He gets a ticket for parking in a loading zone. Multnomah County, Oregon. He was found guilty, given a $20 fine. On August 31st, 2000, he's charged with failure to carry proof of compliance out of Multnomah County, Oregon, and that charge got dismissed. Now we go ahead 7 years till he gets his next ticket, and on December 5th, 2007, he's over a space line in Multnomah County, Oregon. He was found guilty and given a $48 fine. And we're going to go ahead to December 15th, 2009. 2 years later, he gets 2 tickets for passing in a no passing zone and violation of driving while his license is suspended. They dismissed count 1. He pled guilty to count 2, and he was given a $354 fine and court costs. And we go ahead now to April 12th, 2012. 2.5 years later, he's charged with operating a motor vehicle with no driver's license out of Wasco County, Oregon. He's found guilty, given a $477 fine and court costs. I think it would have just been easier to go get your driver's license back.
You would think so, Andre, but I'm inclined to believe that this guy has some of the hallmarks of a sovtard. The way he's racking up these violations, these traffic violations, seems to be the case.
All right, August 13th, 2012, he picks up 2 tickets out of Lynn, Oregon. Sorry for you folks in Oregon. Anyways, violating the basic speed rule, he was speeding, and he got violation driving while he was suspended. He was found guilty on both of those charges, received a total of $610 in fine and court costs.
Damn!
And we're going to go ahead just 3 months to November 29th, 2012. He gets another violation, driving while suspended, out of Wasco, Oregon. He's found guilty and given an $832 fine and court costs. Woo! He pays some pretty hefty fines, ladies and gentlemen. Now we go ahead to January 24th, 2013. He picks up 3 tickets, violating a speed limit, violation driving while license suspended, and failure to carry proof of compliance. He was found guilty on counts 1 and 2, and count 3 got dismissed. He got a $373 fine and court costs. Now we go ahead to June 30th, 2015, 2.5 years later. He's picked up for operating a vehicle without driving privileges in Oregon. I believe that was Multnomah County also. And we got failure to obey a traffic control device, and both of those charges ended up getting dismissed. Now we're going to go ahead about 10 months, April 28th, 2016. He picks up 2 tickets, violation of driving while suspended out of Marion, Oregon, and driving uninsured out of Marion. He was found guilty on both charges and given a $1,819 fine and fees. Wow. I think he took quite a while to pay that one off, if I remember right, by looking at the court paperwork. And we're going to go ahead 5 months to September 30th, 2016. He picks up 2 tickets out of Oregon. I believe it was Multnomah County again. I'm not positive. Violation driving while suspended or revoked again, and operating a motor vehicle while using a mobile communication device. And he was found guilty on both charges, given a $301 fine and court costs. Now we're going to go ahead about 1.5 years, and in February 22nd, 2018, he actually picks up 4 tickets in Jefferson, Oregon. The first one was for driving while suspended or revoked, and the second one was operation without required lighting equipment. And the first one, and he was found guilty of count 1. They dismissed count 2. They gave him a $329 fine and court costs that he did not pay off for 6 years.
Did your parents have any children that lived?
Sir, yes, sir.
I bet they regret that.
I'm getting the feeling that this idiot immigrated here thinking that there would be no such thing as laws, Well, I hate to tell you this, you buffoon. There are laws in this country. I wonder if he tried this kind of thing in Ukraine, and that might be the reason why he is not welcome there or something like that. It's a possibility.
He ended up paying that off in January of 2024. Now, the other 2 tickets he got was for the same exact thing on the same exact day. He was found guilty on the second batch of charges and given a $734 fine and court costs. And now we're going to go ahead 2 years to January 7th, 2020. He's given a violation of a speed limit ticket out of Wasco, Oregon. And he was found guilty and given a $115 fine. And we went 4 years without getting a ticket. And then on January 21st, 2024, he got a ticket for overtime on a parking meter in Multnomah County, Oregon. And he was given he was found guilty first, and then he was given a $66 fine and fees. Go ahead 4 months to May 22nd, 2024. He got a ticket for compliance with a parking sign out of Multnomah County, Oregon. And he was found guilty and given a $55 fine. On August 14th, 2024, he picked up a ticket for parking preventing free passage. I don't know what that means. Maybe he was blocking a road or something, or blocking a sidewalk, blocking a driveway. Couldn't tell you. And that was out of Multnomah County, Oregon, and that charge was dismissed. Now we're going to go into some criminal charges here. As you can see by the mugshot here, he was charged with trespassing, disorderly conduct, and obstructing governmental administration, all misdemeanor charges out of Portland, Oregon. There's nothing further I can find on that case, ladies and gentlemen. It's almost like they brought him in, they booked him into jail, and then just never pressed any charges for it. They cannot find any information on a case or a disposition. But here's the mugshot that shows you he was arrested for all them charges on January 14th, 2021. I don't know what to tell you. So now, does everybody remember on January 24th, 2024, when Leo had a problem with some tow truck drivers who were trying to repossess a vehicle out of his driveway? Remember that crazy scene where the police had to have SWAT respond to take care of it? Well, here's just a couple of clips of that crazy scene.
Oh yeah, we know. We're just making sure for our own purpose.
My wife is in the car.
24353. 24353.
You're on my private property. You take off, and I will defend my wife. Your asses are done.
2.
When I have no threat to you, that's a serious problem. You guys are better get the hell off my property. You are not welcome. Get the hell off my property, and you better put your weapons away. I have children here. I have children here. I have young children here. Your asses better put your weapons away. You have crossed the line.
Well, in the end, Leo was charged with 4 crimes for that little fiasco that he did there. But get this, I am deeply disappointed in the Vancouver, Washington court system. Harassment with previous conviction for threats to kill, unlawful imprisonment, obstructing a Leo law enforcement officer, and resisting arrest. All charges were dismissed. Deeply disappointed in Vancouver, Washington for that. I mean, we all saw the video. I mean, you can't argue that. And now we're going to go ahead to August 21st, 2024 in Clackamas County, Oregon. He was charged with interference with a police officer, a misdemeanor, and resisting arrest, a misdemeanor. and those charges were dismissed. So old Leo's got 9 criminal charges, and every single one of them have been dismissed. Interesting, eh, ladies and gentlemen?
I wonder if it has anything to do with any mental conditions that he possibly has. The way he screams at the officers and everything like that, there's a distinct possibility that he may have some mental condition, and that's why these charges were dismissed. Though at this point, I'm only speculating on that issue right there. We don't have any evidence for that at this particular time. Only the video footage, and well, a psychiatric professional has to determine that.
Well, let's get into some civil cases here. On April 2nd, 1999, he had a judgment from Broadway Toyota Corporation for $1,042. And then we go ahead 6 months to October 8th, 1999. And there was a judgment against him from Western Budget Finance for $710. And then we go ahead 2 months to December 21st, 1999. There's a judgment against Leo from, it's from the Metro Area Collection Service for $2,049. We go ahead 6 years to April 25th, 2005. He and his wife filed bankruptcy, which was granted. There's the case number for it. And on October 2020, Leonid sued a couple of officers there in the Oregon State Police, and the court found for the defendants, which would be the 2 cops in the Oregon State Police, found for the defendant in all matters. In other words, his case was thrown out. And then he tried his hand at suing again on September 21st, 2023. Leonid sued 3 police officers, and again, the court threw it out and found for the defendants in all matters. Now, we're going to go ahead and take a look at, he's got up here, he's the Siberian tiger, Leonid Pavlovich, and we can't give his last name because he'll privacy strike us. He was born in December 1978. He received his Social Security number in 1991 in Oregon, and he's from Vancouver, Washington. We had to block out his actual address there. We don't want to get in any trouble. I got a couple phone numbers for him there. I got the home phone number, and I've got his cell phone number. His wife is Victoria. She was born in January 1982. And I got her email address there I had to block out. They had a company that they called VLK Logistics LLC. That was the phone number for it there. And it was under his wife's name, as you can see right here in this business license printout. So, and he has himself listed as a governor of the business, whatever the hell that means. The company actually expired in 2023. That was after it was actually went under. The license was suspended due to not handing in correct paperwork. So that was actually, the company was suspended in 2021, and then the license ran out in 2023. And that was VLK Logistics out of Vancouver, Washington. And what it says about this business is this organization primarily operates the transportation services NEC business industry within the transportation services sector. This organization has been operating for approximately 5 years. VLK Logistics is estimated to generate $250,000 a year in annual revenues, and employs approximately 4 people at this single location. In the video of the incident, where the SWAT incident is what I'm calling it, there was a truck in the driveway that said furtive on the side of it. I believe that's the company. There's a phone number there that I just can't make out. It's like 1 or 2 numbers I just can't make out. And at one time he was driving a Toyota Prius, the little red car there, with a Washington tag on it, and I've blocked out the license plate number so I don't get that old privacy strike. We're learning how to do this now, aren't we, folks? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is everything that I could find on the Siberian tiger Leonid, also known as Leo, from Vancouver, Washington.
So a man who has a history of traffic violations ran a company that was in the business of transportation. Interesting. But at any rate, let's all thank Andre Sloan for exposing another dregs of society and exposing all these frauditors for what they truly are. Nothing but a bunch of butt-hurt, police-hating, government-hating scumbags with lengthy criminal records at that. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
This could be some groundbreaking stuff right here.
You don't want to go to jail.
For what?
You read this.
I don't have to listen to anything. Blah, 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 blah.
Dude, so there's no way I can get in, bro? Come on, I'll put you on my YouTube.
Then shut up, Wesley.
You gotta put signs up, ma'am, if it's...
Are you Glenn Serio?
Who's that?